What's happening, vatos? Orale! In this episode, we'll see how good Hold Dash is. Buckle up and get ready for another fast-paced episode of... To view Papabey's review, please click the small letter I in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. One can argue that this is the third release because its original release in Random Booster Volume 20 had 2 pulls of Curse. We'll now compare the weights of the original color versus this new one. This is the original. This is the second recolor. Nothing to see here. Like Curse, we'll just compare their weights. This is the original, and this is the recolor. Just move along. Check out the Curse Satan Hurricane Universe review for more details on its performance. For information regarding 1D molds, kindly watch the Death Diabolos 4-turn Merge Dash 1D review. We'll now do a weight comparison for a trio of 1D colors. This one is from the original release of Curse Satan. This one is from Death Diabolos. This one is from this Curse Satan recolor. Based on the result, the original one is the heaviest, but the difference is very small, it doesn't matter. What matters is that this 1D mold has the same teeth height as the original. Here's the green 1D. Here's the violet 1D. Here's the nerfed 1D from Death Diabolos, which has shorter teeth. Its first release was a Japan exclusive that was only winnable via the Takara Tomy website's Rare Bay Get Battle. It was then re-released in Random Booster Volume 19 through Grand Dragon Aero Dash Lift Flugel Go. In this weight comparison, Wheel is the heaviest forged disc. 00 is the heaviest forged disc that accepts frames. 12 is the lightest. Aero Dash, as shown, is just slightly heavier than 12, and that's not a compliment. Its gimmick is that it's thinner than a regular forged disc like 00 and even the lightweight 12. When used with a frame, the frame's base will be a bit higher. This will increase its combo center of gravity and decrease the chance of scraping. In this same spin stamina test, does anyone expect any different? It has a circular disc with a base sporting a rib design. The disc is free spinning and can also tilt. On the center is a circular flat plastic tip. The combination of its flat plastic tip, the tilting disc, and the rib design of the base of the disc translates to a larger contact area with the stadium floor. Hence, when flat launched, it will circle the tornado ridge very fast. This is good for knocking out slower speed tornado staller combos. However, this also means that it runs out of steam quite fast. Consequently, like Destroy Dash, there's also a risk of a self-knockout. A bank launch will not be a good way to achieve a flower pattern movement due to its design, as it will just want to circle the tornado ridge. Depending on how free spinning the disc is, it will either tornado stall or just stay at the center. This particular mold's disc doesn't really free spin much. However, like Volcanic Dash, it can be awakened with very heavy usage. Notice how this awakened Volcanic Dash just stays put when flat launched. In terms of LAD for opposite spin matches, the disc is responsible for its stability before toppling over. Some hold dashes have more LAD than others. However, there's no concrete evidence whether it's dependent on being free spinning or how much vertical play its shaft has. It's either you have a good mold or not. In this same spin matchup, it has no chance. In this same spin matchup, it has no chance. In this same spin matchup, it has no chance. In this same spin matchup, it has no chance. In this same spin matchup, it has no chance. To view the full 10-round battles, please go to the topmost pinned comment in the comment section. It was clearly outclassed. In this same spin matchup, Mobius already has poor same spin stamina, but yet it still couldn't beat it. In this same spin matchup, same story here, but note that Volcanic Dash is awakened. In this opposite spin matchup, like many others, it just couldn't hold a candle next to the mighty Extend Plus. In this opposite spin matchup, lowering its center of gravity via wall helped, but it still has poor odds and can only tie at best. In this opposite spin matchup, it benefited from wall but can still only tie at best. In this opposite spin matchup, it was outclassed, but it did manage to tie twice and even squeak a win. In this opposite spin matchup, it was no match, but it did get 2 draws and eked out 1 win. In this opposite spin matchup, it did much better at almost 50-50 odds, but remember how it fared in same spin. In this opposite spin matchup, it was badly beaten here as well. In this opposite spin matchup, still not good, as the best that it could do was tie. Hold dash can actually out-LAD top tier drivers, but this particular mode only showed glimpses of this. Take this match against Wave for example. When it's on and it can stand upright for a split second longer to out-LAD its opponent. However, these instances are few and far between with this mode. Also, if you take into account its same spin performance, then it's already an easy verdict to make. Catch you again next time, Vatos! And stay tuned for the next episode. Same Papabey time, same Papabey channel.